Hello and welcome to this video where we're going to take a look at how you're going to create a list in C# from a string that only contains HTML. So as you can see here, I have a string and I do have a unordered list inside, and you can even see I have this \n also, but then I have the list items inside the unordered list. And this string is actually coming from ChatGPT, where I told it specifically to return a HTML list back to me. So the way that we're going to take this unordered list and convert it to a C# list, we first of all need to go to our Visual Studio, and we're going to right click our project because we have to install a NuGet package. So go and say manage NuGet packages, and because I have already installed it, I can find it under my installed, but you need to look for this HTML agility pack. So you just go to browse and then type the HTML agility pack, and you're just going to install the newest version. Because when you have that package, you then need to go and include it inside the file that you want to use it in. So in my case, I have a Blazor project, but you could also just have a .NET Core web app project, or actually just an API. But the important thing is that you're going to use, so you're going to say using and then use the HTML agility pack. So in Blazor, we're going to include it like this. And then when I scroll down again, I created some code. You don't have to worry about all the other code here. But if I just zoom in a bit, I have created this function called save HTML list. And just because this is Blazor, I don't actually include any parameters because I can just go and take the headlines directly from the global attribute that I created. So you can see I actually just have it right here. I have a public string inside my code section that starts to be empty, but when we hit the function that I created, it has already been filled with the HTML. So inside my save HTML list, you can see, if I just remove this, you can see we can create a new instance of a HTML document, and that's actually a class that is coming from the NuGet package that we just installed, and then we save it in a variable. In this case, I call it HTML doc, and then we can go and say that we want to load some HTML into this HTML document. So the HTML we are interested in is the unordered list that we're just going to put in here. So this subheadlines would be this string that I have here. We will also go and create a list, just an empty list, where I'm going to say that it should contain some strings, and that's actually just to prepare it so that inside this for loop we can go and add the text from every list items that we have in the unordered list. So what we do is that we're going to for each, and we're going to for each this HTML doc, which was the variable where we inserted our HTML. And then we want to target the document node, because then it will go when we say select nodes. Then we can go and say that we want to split it at the li tags. And this is the syntax to do that. So a / and then li. Then it will take every list tags that we have, put it inside our li node. So, it will loop through all the list tags and then put one at a time for every loop inside our li node. And because it is the tag that is targeting, then we have to go and say that it should target the inner text, and that's what we are interested in to save in our HTML items list. So this is basically how you go from a string that contains only HTML, or actually just a list, and you go and put all the list items inside a C# list. But thank you for watching, and go and have a nice day. Bye.